From the Social Capital Theatre in beautiful downtown Toronto, it's And a Scotch Egg!
Hello, welcome everybody. This is And a Scotch Egg, Her Majesty's finest all-weather panel show. My name is Dan Donnelly, and I'll be your ghost host for the evening. This is our Halloween Spooktacular, so I hope you guys are ready for lots of fun and exciting Halloween pop culture goodness. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Halloween means one thing to all of us, aside from being gay Christmas. It's the time of year where we get to see all of the worst, stupidest, most ill-thought-out, sexy costumes. So I thought I would talk about a couple of those today. First up, we have the sexy PhD. Guys, this costume is not necessary for two reasons. One, everyone with a PhD is sexy. I have a PhD. Two, actually nobody with a PhD is sexy. Moving right along, we have sexy Bert of Bert and Ernie. This costume is also not necessary because Bert is already very sexy. I don't know about you, but a little discipline in my life goes a long way. Don't eat your cookies in the damn bed. Next we have sexy Trump. Boo, yes, we're in Canada. Guys, sexy Trump is also not a necessary costume. Not because Trump is already sexy, but because somebody already did it better. This is an official campaign event called Twinks for Trump that went on during the 2016 election. So guys, just so you know, that was a thing. Lastly, or semi-lastly, we have sexy fortune cookie, which proves that you can culturally appropriate something that was invented in San Francisco. Totally unnecessary. And this brings us to a word from one of our sponsors. Our sponsor tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is white face paint. White face paint. It's great. I'm wearing it right now. White face paint. Don't get embarrassed by photos that won't really affect your political career. Instead, wear white face paint. White face paint. You can be a ghost. You can be a scary clown. You probably should not be a geisha. White face paint. Brought to you by white face paint. What could go wrong? Get in trouble for another reason. White face paint. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. We have one more sexy Halloween costume for you. And, oh my God, guys, it's Justin Trudeau again! What happened? Go away, Justin. We're tired of you now. Guys, are you ready to get the show started? I've got two very exciting teams to bring up on stage here. First of all, we're going to bring up the Scooby Gang. Guys, please welcome Alval. Please welcome Adrian Sannen. And please welcome team captain Sarah Ashby. And facing off against the Scooby Gang will be the Monster Mash. Everybody, please welcome Vong Show. Kelly Zemnickis. And team captain Mike Payne. Oh, those would have been helpful. All right, guys, we're going to get you settled in and start off with our first pop quiz. Boo! Pop quizzes are what makes school fun. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody set? Panelists nice and cozy. All right. Question number one, guys. The category is science. According to a recent study, what is the most popular candy on Halloween? Adrian.
Gotta be candy apples with fucking razor blades in them.
50 points.
Mandy Moore's 1999 hit single, Candy.
This is us. 5 points.
Man, Isn't it really just the friends we made along the way?
I think it might be. Anybody else? Sarah?
Copious amounts of weed edibles.
Oh.
Edible marijuana snacks. Oh, wait, she said...
That is the same thing. This may be the result of edible marijuana snacks.
You don't know me.
Yeah, well, I know you went trick-or-treating earlier, I guess, obviously. No, sorry, guys. The correct answer, the most popular candy on Halloween is Candy with an I. She dances Thursday through Sunday while her ex has the kids. No, really, it's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. All right, moving on to the next question. The category is history, or it would be. After what disastrous event did advertisers begin marketing candy corn as a Halloween treat? Kelly.
After the 1970 Star Wars Christmas special.
That was a disaster, but it did not result in candy corn.
Oh.
Sarah.
After the formation of Korn the band.
Also a disaster. Mike.
Y2K. Duh.
Planes fell out of the sky and candy corn spewed from their wreckage. Yes, Al.
After the Irish potato famine, because they were like, it could be worse. You could have gross, shitty corn.
That's true. That is why everyone left Ireland. All that was to eat was candy corn. Yes, Kelly.
After that time when Garth Brooks became that rock singer, Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines.
Yeah.
500 points. Yes, Adrian.
After Grown Ups 2.
Was that
That's
a movie?
the best one.
All right. The correct answer is World War II. Apparently, the mass carnage really took the whimsy out of confectionery. Moving on to the next question. The category is psychology. The horror game Silent Hill Shattered Memories creates a psychological profile of players as they progress through the game. Why does it do this? Al.
Because it identifies incels and then sends their information to the government as like a warning.
Yes, and prevents them from renting vans. Yes, Kelly.
Because they got a text message from that Sarah from the Conservative Party.
25 points. Adrian.
Maybe it's like a producer's style situation. You know, the producers where they realized they could make a lot more money with an abject failure of a game.
Yeah, because waggling a Wiimote is not actually a satisfying thing to do for 4 hours. That was actually all you did in that game, was waggle a Wiimote. No, guys, it was to affect the ending, minor plot points, and the appearance of the monsters, which apparently get sexy if you're obsessed with sex. But it is a Silent Hill game, so they're sexy zombies. Anyway, moving on to the next question. The category is lore, Data's brother. Buffy the Vampire Slayer's boyfriend, Angel, himself a vampire, is referred to in the series prophecies as the vampire with a what? Mike.
Massive hog.
No, sorry, that is Spike. Yes, Sarah.
With a lot of commitment issues.
10 points.
With the desire to work on himself, so he's really not into dating you right now. He's going to need a bit of time, but he's really, really glad that you guys met.
And that was the spinoff.
With a gluten allergy.
He did move to LA, so that might be true. All right, guys. No, Angel is the vampire with a girlfriend who is still in high school, like every other vampire. He is the vampire with a soul. Next question. The category is magic. In the Disney film Hocus Pocus, why is the main character Max uniquely qualified to light the black flame candle that resurrects the long-dead Sanderson sisters? Mike.
Because he has a massive hog.
No, sorry, that's Billy Bitcherson. If you know that movie, it's very funny.
Because he took a 23andMe test and he's like 60% Jamaican.
That is very advanced for
Are you saying he's
1993.
racially charged?
No, he's like qualified to do the black candle thing.
Oh, right.
60% black.
Oh, this wasn't a massive hog issue. No. Adrian.
Because Binks the cat doesn't have any thumbs.
That is also true.
Because
Fun.
he's the only teen still cool enough to smoke in 1993.
Yes, that is correct. 50 points. No, it is.
I smoked in 1993.
So did. Well, I was 10, but the correct answer is Max is still a virgin, but not by the end of that movie, or at least not by the end of my fan fiction. All right, next question. The category is superstitions. According to legend, babies born on Halloween have what supernatural power? Yes, Al.
The ability to do blackface without getting in trouble.
Oh, if only Trudeau had been born on Halloween. Yes, Vong.
Diabetes.
50 points. Sarah.
The ability to vote without taking a congratulatory selfie.
Oh, I don't think anyone has that power. Anybody else? No, apparently they can talk to spirits.
Ooh.
Who knew? I was unfortunately born on the Day of the Dead.
Does that just make them alcoholics?
That's
Yes.
when you don't.
200 points. All right, everybody. That was the end of our first pop quiz. Let's meet our contestants. Are you guys excited to meet our contestants? My spider webs are caught in the mic stand. All right, let us meet Team Scooby Gang. All right, Scooby Gang.
Are you Jacob Marlowe?
I could be Jacob Marlowe, I suppose. Al Val was sent from the future to warn everybody about some impending threat to humanity, but he kind of forgot what it was. Al, where is your time machine?
I forget.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Thank you, Al Val. Adrian Sannen died in a scuba diving accident in 1998 and now roams the earth as a pissed-off ghost with unfinished business. Adrian, what will finally allow your tormented soul to rest?
Dan, if I knew the answer to that, I would be smoking stogies in hell with Ronald Reagan.
So you were still able to smoke in 1993, but you weren't a teenager.
No, I was one.
You were one.
That would be pretty bad.
So
baby.
so you were scuba diving at 5.
That's when you learn.
That's why you died. Okay.
Shitty kid.
All right. Thank you, Adrian. Team captain Sarah Ashby describes themselves as a perfect combination of every single member of the Scooby Gang, but looks most like Scooby. Like, whoa. Not today, though. You look a little bit like Velma. Sarah, if Donald Trump were a villain in the Scooby-Doo universe, what kind of monster would he portray?
Ooh, some sort of gross, amorphous, cum-like demon.
But isn't he supposed to be in a disguise?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And that is the Scooby Gang, everybody. Give them a round of applause. And now let us meet Monster Mash. Vong Shou wrote obituaries for a living before becoming a comedian. Vong, did you give discounts to family members of people you killed with your humor?
Yes, we gave a 2-for-1 special.
That's very helpful. Thank you, Vong.
You'll need it eventually.
I guess you will. We all do. Kelly Zemnickis is only 5'4", but her driver's license says she's 5'6". She's just magically taller when she sits behind the wheel of a car. Kelly, in what type of car are you the tallest?
A monster truck.
A monster truck. Ha ha!
That is so cute.
You need a snap stick?
Sunday. Team captain Mike Payne is the offspring of a Sasquatch and a young hipster dude she came upon deep in the BC wilderness. That's the end of that sentence. Mike, if you ever got the chance to meet your father, what would you say to him?
Where you been, Dad? Like, fuck.
Yeah. Wouldn't we all?
Yeah.
All right, that is Monster Mash, everybody. Give them a hand. Woo! We're going to move on to the next part of the game, which is What the Hell is This? In What the Hell is This? We show our panelists a variety of weird and wonderful images, and they get to tell us, well, what the hell is this? So, panelists, can you tell me what the hell is this?
Oh my god, it's my dad.
Every Friday night of my adult life.
Yeah, I've seen you in that outfit, actually.
When you get a little too pumpkin spice.
Kelly?
Just matched with him on Tinder.
Oh.
That's Ichabod Crane on a 4-day bender, man.
Anybody else?
It's a Mark's Work Warehouse sale.
Yeah.
The not feeling so great pumpkin.
That's a pointer right there.
I wonder where my boots went.
All right, so this is just a lawn decoration that is famous on the internet. No great mystery there. But yeah, this is particularly evocative of the Halloween spirit for a certain age set, I think. All right, what the hell is this, everybody? Yeah.
That's my baby.
Oh.
The latest Pokemon.
Ooh.
The newest remake of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Does anyone else have a boner right now?
Yeah. But it's just the tongue. Sarah.
This is what happens when you don't vaccinate your kids.
Oh.
Oh, it's a wallababy.
A wallababy?
Yeah, it's a wallaby and a baby.
Oh, it is a wallaby and a baby. I think it might be a wombat.
Yeah.
So a womb baby,
A womb baby, that's good.
as opposed to a womb baby. All right, someone else talk.
It's a trained Russian spy baby that was sent to America to spy on our raccoons.
Rachel Maddow, everybody.
Are you wearing a raccoon right now?
Yeah, I killed him for patriotism.
Davy Crockett.
This is one of Harry Potter's professors.
Oh.
So she just wasn't very good at transfiguration or whatever you call that when you turn into a cat? No. Anybody else? Yeah.
Justin Trudeau.
Better than blackface.
Yeah.
It is. It is moderately better than blackface. All right, so yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, because she can play anything.
Nice callback to a show you weren't even on. Yeah.
When he's a rat fuck but has a baby face.
All right, so this is taxidermy by someone from England who lives in New Zealand named Andrew Lancaster, and he takes roadkill and mix and matches with various other objects that he finds in his life. And he is somewhat controversial because they have nothing else to have controversy about in New England.
And he lives
in New
very,
Zealand.
very alone.
He does.
I say lock him up.
Yeah.
Put him in jail.
All right, panelists, can you tell me what the hell is this?
Okay.
The replacement characters for Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
This is the Halloween branded version of.
This is what we mean when we say we're gonna eat the rich.
Looks like the cover of a Halloween advent calendar.
It does a little bit.
A little.
It just gets weirder the longer you look at it.
Why is the one guy
Where's
so
his
hot
hands up
for it in the top left? That guy's
I feel like if I look away, I might die.
This is the newest seesaw for short people.
Why is the one a hybrid of a human and a pumpkin?
As opposed to the other one who is an elf?
That guy and
He's
the
just
other.
like, you too! This you next.
I just find the one in the corner with his hands up. Is it getting like done from behind? By
No,
the other?
he just doesn't care. His hands are in the air.
He's running.
No, he's hands-free coming. He's just like, look.
Seriously.
No,
this
yeah,
is how
both of
arousing
them.
I think this whole thing is.
Guys,
I don't even have to touch it.
Why does he have boobs for a butt?
No, this is very clearly a fetish of some kind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Some pervert drew this out.
No, both of them do. It's just that you get the angle on this one, but you get the
Also,
clap.
It's like a cheese
The pumpkin's
head.
having a stroke.
Yeah, he's very unhappy to be in that situation. Also, like, he's already a jack-o'-lantern, so why are you cutting into
Is
him?
he sad or does he like it?
The one in the middle is confused.
Me too.
I don't know, you guys, but he's probably got a splitting headache.
All right.
It's an old ad for mental health.
Yes,
This is an ad for anti-veganism because plants have feelings too.
they do. And on that
Runny
note,
nose.
he does have a runny nose.
Crying.
So this is a vintage Halloween card that someone found and photographed for the internet.
Wow.
This is the kind of things that people in 1912 sent to each other. So
Not
be
cool.
glad you live today in the time of memes.
Enjoy the day.
Well, it says all Halloween greetings, so it's like every greeting imaginable, and that's the last one.
Well, because it's All Hallows Eve.
That's the end.
All Hallows Eve.
Al Hallows Eve.
Yes, for Al Val. All the hallowed Al Vals.
And greetings.
Like this. Oh, never mind.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, panelists. What the hell is this?
Whoa!
My king.
Yeah.
Isn't that the trailer for Leaving Las Vegas?
This is somebody demonstrating to Nicolas Cage how his audiences feel when they watch his movies.
I think Nicolas Cage is just detoxing from bees.
Not the bees.
They're in my eyes.
That's a great game.
Really?
It really is a great
What
game.
is the cage there for?
It's to keep the bees in the cage.
Oh,
So they're up
is
against
there-
his
is there
face.
There's
fencing?
mesh on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even.
It's the
see
opposite
mesh.
of a beekeeper outfit.
That ought to
Yeah.
hold
Watch
him.
the
These 4 bars will keep those bees in place.
Bees are stupid.
What is it, man?
Fattest bees I've ever seen.
Only jump on the face.
This is a remake
These
of the.
bees don't taste like Bumble?
No, Bumble just tastes like sadness and bitterness.
Oh, God, the bees.
So this is a modern remake of the classic 1973 film The Wicker Man, which you should watch the original because it is way fucking better than this.
Still not great.
But it doesn't have
No, it is great. The original
Just
Wicker Man is
like
great.
a torture porn movie? Kind of?
No, not at all. It's about
An investigator goes to a small town and then gets thrown into...
it's about a bunch of people killing a cop.
burning
It's
wicker
great.
guy.
Anyway, it's a good movie.
That's a nice
If you like creepy pagan townspeople wearing animal masks
Why are
and
the bees?
other.
big time.
This is not worth watching. Watch the original.
How
All
come
right,
the bees don't start flying until they're in the cage?
because they're CGI.
I don't know.
But they're like, it's like they're, I don't know.
All right, panelists, what the hell is this?
Oh, man. I thought we got through this with all the weird hentai stuff.
There's always one.
No more body
There's
like
always
dick
one.
jokes,
I thought we'd
please.
get through one day without fanfic.
This is
canon.
every Friday night of my adult life.
So is that your mom or?
Can I come
switches.
over?
Oh,
All welcome.
this is how men prove they're male feminists.
That's what
Very
Slacker
good.
feels like.
This is the origin story for Santa Claus.
Oh.
Wow.
Love that.
So this is why he's obsessed with the bad boys on his list.
Cool.
Anyone ever watch that stupid show Naughty when they were kids?
No.
What?
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah, I knew.
Well, that's just him being naughty.
Fish in a barrel.
Let's say words more than once.
A darker version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh.
Better version.
Yeah. This is David the Gnome fan fiction, maybe. Haha.
you criticize my nose job? I gave you the same one.
He's the 8th dwarf. He's pervy. Spanky, I like that.
He's coming
Spanky
from
is
his
a good name.
eyes.
That's where my cum comes from.
Well, because the rest of it's locked in a cage, so, you know.
Oh my god,
I'm too warm.
All right. So
You should see him cry.
It's all just
this is fan art for the really, truly excellent Cartoon Network limited series Over the Garden Wall, which I highly recommend. This scene is not part of it, but if you watch the whole thing, you will understand why this exists. All right, panelists, what the hell is this?
Rampant pubic hair.
This is just any conversation I have before sex. Or during.
It's the Wicker Man after the bees.
This is, you know that thing that's going around where somebody's like, I put 1,000 movies into this AI and it pumped out a script. This is like if they pumped 1,000 anal porn dialogues into an AI and then that's what it came out with.
Just
It is.
only need 3 of them, right? Like,
Yeah,
we
right.
need 100 of them.
Come into me. It's just gaping.
What do you think it is?
I have no idea. This is Dan's personal collection of hentai.
Yeah, I drew this.
This is Mike's Sasquatch mom.
Hey,
Whoa. Oh.
you watch it about me, Mom.
That's the dialogue your mom and dad had the night you were conceived.
Yeah.
It's a white hippie's dreadlock after it freed itself from its fucking appropriator.
All right. So this is actually a very famous horror manga by Junji Ito called The Enigma of Amigara Fault. And the premise is that there's this whole mountainside with these human-shaped holes, and everyone has their own hole that beckons to them, and they enter, but once you go in, you can't come back out, and it's perfectly formed to your body, so you have to continue forward. And they gradually change shape and turn you into monsters. Yeah. And if you're a Steven Universe fan, this was the inspiration for where the artificial gems came from. All right.
All of that was my next guess.
Yeah.
All of what
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
For sure.
I didn't even know it was a hole until then.
Right there.
Yeah, I thought it was just your shadow.
Yeah, no, it's
It looks like a Sarah Ashby shadow right there.
Yeah.
All right, panelists. What the hell is this?
Whoa.
That's me saying the lines from
Oh, I
the
actually
last
know what
panel.
it is. Wait for the lawnmower scene.
Right. Yeah.
I won't say a word.
Yeah.
That is how my parents explained to me childbirth works when I was 5.
Right out of your fucking face.
Alval is also Athena. That is the way this works.
Wow. Deep dive Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'd say it's just your average trip to the optometrist.
Yeah.
When you try to abort during the 3rd trimester.
No,
I'm so sorry.
You're past 180 days. It's got to come out of your eye holes.
I don't know, guys, but that looks like a splitting headache.
Yeah. It's good that you got to do that joke twice. I really appreciate it.
Let's find a way I can shove it in somewhere else.
This is what I'm going to feel like in the morning after I drink to forget this show. This is an excellent horror movie. This is, I think, Peter Jackson's first movie, isn't it? No, it's an early movie.
It's his third.
It's his third. It's called Dead Alive. It is truly excellent, and I mean the most gore you could possibly even imagine.
The hero uses a lawnmower to kill zombies.
Yeah, it's great.
It's fucking awesome.
There was some issue with being able to order enough blood to film the last scene. So go watch it instead of that Hobbit shit. This is the Peter Jackson movie that you want to go see. Dead Alive. All right, we're done. Hey, so it's time for another pop quiz. All right. The category is collective nouns. What do you call a gathering of witches? Sarah. No, Kelly.
We
Sorry.
look alike. I know.
Yeah, you're both Velma.
I know. It's like class picture day when you show up for the same thing. Fun. I think it's just referred to as
Yeah,
fun.
it is absolutely fun.
Fun of witches.
A lame white girl group costume.
Like several Velmas.
The Spice Girls.
Aha.
Totally cool and all right thing, because it's 2019 and that type of thing is totally cool and okay.
That's the officially correct answer. 200,000 points.
I'm a male feminist.
You are.
You get one get out of a lawsuit card.
Yay!
You got it.
All right, so the correct answer is Mahjong Night, which is very funny, I guess, if you have more Jewish aunts. The correct answer is a coven, is a gathering of witches. Next question. The category is film. Director Steven Spielberg once famously thought a DVD he owned was haunted. What was on that DVD?
Ernest Goes to Jail.
Yes.
Were I a betting man, I'd probably have to say Ass Orgy 2, The Fucking.
That entire series is haunted.
Serious stuff.
Vong.
Indiana Jones and the Curse of the Crystal Skull.
No, that's just a curse on all of us. All right.
That's the worst.
Anybody else? All right, the correct answer is Adobe Photoshop Pro 2009, which is less exciting than you would think. No, it is the movie Paranormal Activity, which I've never seen, but is actually pretty good, according to Mike.
I've seen a lot of horror movies.
The next question, the category is animation. In the SpongeBob SquarePants Halloween special, The Legend of Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob dresses up as the Flying Dutchman. The real Flying Dutchman is then scared off when he removes SpongeBob's costume to reveal what?
Scarily accurate Joker makeup.
His sponge blob.
Ooh.
A perfectly formed pair of testicles.
A Vice article on Romanian sex trafficking.
Oh. 600 points.
Oh, shit.
Anybody else? The correct answer is it reveals SpongeBob's brain. So there you go. Speaking of SpongeBob, the main character of the Hellraiser series, a personification of torture and death, shares a name with what SpongeBob character?
It's got to be that piece of shit Plankton.
Yeah,
Fucker was evil.
yeah. Fuck that guy.
Patrick. Goddamn Irish.
Yeah,
Mr. Krabs, because he's a big capitalist fuck.
that's,
Fucking hate him.
yeah,
I hate that.
25 points. But you have to give all of it to me.
John Gameshi.
Did you say John Gameshi?
John
Gameshi.
John Gamesh.
You know your sex offenders, buddy.
Sorry, I should brush up on my sex offenders.
Alleged, sorry.
Not literally.
Uh-huh.
I'll just show
Anyone
myself
else
out.
not naming names right now? All right, excellent. So the correct answer is Pinhead,
Who you calling the
Yes.
pinhead?
the character.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving right along. The
Cube face McTitty band, but that's just me.
the category is geography. Where did the common Halloween practice of bobbing for apples originate? Kelly.
During the Great Fork Shortage, I think of the 1930s.
Depression was a depressing time.
Yeah.
During the fucking.
You still have a splitting headache?
So is that the original one or the sequel? Oh, okay.
Before Ass Orgy 2.
Yeah, before the sequel.
But not the forkening.
No.
In a Russian blowjob training camp, Nastarovia. All right.
All right.
In the brain of some pervert with a humiliation fetish.
That is probably, yeah. 600 points.
During interracial porn.
Doesn't everything happen during?
It was a practice of keeping doctors away.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Yeah, because they would drown? Is that?
Problem
No.
solved.
It's the same way they do with witches, baby.
Yeah.
It's like some
Yeah.
guy was like, an apple a day keeps a doctor away. I gotta help everybody, but I can't let them know that or the doctors will get real mad at me.
Exactly.
So I'll make it into a game.
Where
I
we
hope it
just.
doesn't keep the dick doctor away. I got problems.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
Eat an apple.
Are you sure it's not just an ingrown hair?
All right. So the correct answer is scabies. The correct answer is ancient Rome. Bobbing for apples originated in ancient Rome. All right. The next question, the category is film. In the 2014 Australian psychological horror film, The Babadook, the titular monster, Mr. Babadook, is really what? Vong.
The true spirit of steampunk.
10 points. Sarah.
The B in LGBTQ+.
Are you saying he's bi?
He's the Babs, baby.
Kelly.
Quincy Jones's first album, Ruby.
Al.
The noise your poo makes when it hits the water in the toilet. That's so dumb. I knew I had to say it because it was the dumbest thing I thought of in my entire life.
Negative 55 points.
I'll just show myself out.
All right. The correct answer is an Italian guy from Queens. But also the manifestation of a widowed mother's depression, which is significantly sadder. Actually, no, wait, it is equally sad as an Italian guy from Queens.
Also a very good horror movie.
Also a very good horror movie.
Australia.
All right, moving on to the next section of the show called Not Bloody Likely. And Not Bloody Likely, we give our panelists a series of prompts, and they come up to the microphone and do a little act out of what would happen in such an unlikely situation. So our first prompt is, monsters not welcome at the Monster Mash.
Fuck, Jimmy. Why did you bring the good fucking fairy of raisins?
What?
It's not a fully formed.
Her name is Glenda.
Glenda!
It's me, the ghoul of weird back touch past.
Anybody else?
Ah! It's me, gluten!
Hey, it's me, Casper, the ghost that can belch on cue.
Very good. I like the commitment to the bet.
Costume? What do you mean costume? I came here straight from Chernobyl.
Oh.
That's just sad.
Show myself up.
Hello, my name is Harvey Weinstein.
Awesome.
Got him.
Now, give it another couple years.
Got him.
Finally got Harvey. No, I'm not Melania. I'm melanoma.
All right. Yeah. All right. I think we're going to call it there. All right. Our next unlikely situation is undesirable trick-or-treating encounters.
Hello, children. Everything here is vegan.
Oh.
What do you mean you don't like raisins?
They're nature's candy.
Fucking hate raisins!
Would you kids like to bob for apples in the back?
Oh. So that works better in the Russian accent.
Thank you for the package of weird gummy fluid. When I ate it, my mouth got real hot, then real cold.
Oh, aren't you kids so cute? Would you like to take some time to talk about Christ?
Mommy, what's this? Oh, Billy, it's just an envelope full of pubes.
Are we not giving those out anymore?
Maybe at your house.
Trust me, kids, it's delicious. It's a new candy. It's called Tide Pods.
All right, a razor blade for you and a razor blade for you, and you look like you're a big boy, so you can handle a needle.
Oh.
I like your costumes, kids. What are you supposed to be? Bitches? Give me all your fucking candy!
Look, my husband just left me, so whatever you want, just take it out of his closet. I don't really care anymore, okay? Just take it all.
All right, moving on to the next unlikely situation. Speed dating in Dracula's castle. Woo!
So I went on this date with this chick, and she was just like, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, negative? Next.
Blah, I'm Harvey Weinstein, blah. All right, let's... Hey, if Al can reuse jokes, so can I. Our next prompt, demons no one would ever be possessed by.
I'm the demon of contentment.
Hey, buddy, I'm the demon of satisfaction.
Man, ever since that gypsy cursed me, I've been getting so much done. I got so much sleep. I'm eating healthy. Zip, zap, zippity bop.
All right, I'm going to say that we're not going to surpass that one. Next prompt is uniquely Canadian curses and hexes.
Hey, bud, hope life rips you hard, okay?
May your Tim Hortons coffee always be just a little too hot and then all of a sudden way too cold.
Yeah, so I got this curse where I gotta listen to Quebecers every day tell me what a real poutine is. Fucking sucks.
So I met this lady at this bar, and she just went, I's the buys the builds the boats, and I's the buys the sails her, I's the buys the catches the fish and takes them home to lies her, and she's still following me.
I curse all polluters to drown in the oil sands.
That was very earnest.
May your city never get a bike lane.
All right, let's move on. Halloween hits that never made the charts.
Just a Halloween band, Graveyard Gary and the Cemetery Boys.
It's my suicide and I can die if I want to.
You have 13 reasons for that.
He got a rash. He got a monster rash.
Go. Well, now you have to.
Do it!
Do
Do it!
I honestly forget what
Do
it was.
it!
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, whatever. Come on, baby, let me siphon your soul. See? Why'd you guys make me do that? I don't want it.
Now I get it.
Oh, Mickey, you're so mine. You're so fine. You pulled out my spine.
You got chlamydia! Chlamydia in your... I have a headache.
All right, thank you, panelists. And that is the end of Not Bloody Likely. So we're going to have one more pop quiz. All right. Our first question, the category is animation. What a surprise. In the anime series Witch Hunter Robin, the Japanese branch of the international witch hunting organization Solomon has developed a special fluid that allows witches to be captured alive rather than killed. What is it made from? Adrian.
2 parts Scotch, 1 part Drambuie, and a twist of orange.
That is a rusty nail, which is more of a vampire hunting drink. Vong.
Unsustainable fossil fuels.
You and Elizabeth May should have a little moment.
Come. I regret it.
Way to spoil the ending. All right. Yeah.
The tears of my disappointed mom.
That is the same thing.
Blood. Bah.
All right. The correct answer is it is extracted from captured witches in a factory.
Wow.
Yeah. Bad news, but they're witches, so it's okay. Are we pro-witch now? The category is film. Scream was responsible for revitalizing the horror movie genre in the 1990s, but it has a different working title during development. What was that title, Al?
Shout!
You know you make me wanna.
Loud yawn.
I believe it was called Fuck, I guess we're really making this piece of shit, the movie.
200 points.
Motley Crue's The Dirt.
Naomi Campbell needs a job.
All right. The correct answer is Scary Movie, which was eventually taken by a different scary movie.
All right.
All right, next question. The category is Law and Order. Chung chung. I thought that would get a laugh. What are you legally forbidden from dressing up as in the U.S. state of Alabama?
A lady, because that's a natural.
Not you personally, Al, but you generically.
Right. Oh.
A university graduate?
That is correct, but not the answer we're looking for.
Hillary Clinton, but Bill is somehow fine.
Raccoons? Because they're always on my porch.
With the sweet tea. Yeah. All right, the correct answer is priests and nuns, which is, I guess, why Bill Clinton is okay. I don't know. Next question, the category is literature. What is Dr. Frankenstein's first name? Kelly.
Frank.
Incorrect.
Doctor.
So he's like Mr. Peanut Butter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pickles.
Pickles Frankenstein. That's like halfway. That's like halfway to a Chicago hot dog.
Muhammad, because it's like one of the most common names in the world. I'm just taking an educated guess.
Yeah.
Claire, but with a K.
Oh, fancy. But also kind of trashy.
Ashley with a P.
Do you get a trailer with that name?
The correct answer is that this is a trick question. The correct answer is Tim Curry is Dr. Frankenfurter. All right. Now, the correct answer is Mary Shelley did not give him a first name. So there, now you know. What a terrible author. All right. Next question. The category is potpourri. We've been talking about it all night, but what actually is the Monster Mash? Mike.
It's when you replace potatoes with cauliflower and don't tell anyone.
Ooh.
Okay, so when a mommy monster and a daddy monster love each other very much.
And the daddy monster has whiskey dick.
Mash it in.
Grinder for The Walking Dead.
I guess that's better than Super Mash Brothers. The correct answer is this is how I win at Street Fighter. Button mashing. Okay, the correct answer is it is a 1962 song by Bobby Pickett. I was working in the lab late one night. No, I'm not Peter Fraser, so I'm not going to do that bit again. The category of the next question is existential threats. In the 2017 indie game Night in the Woods, a deep and creeping evil is slowly destroying the small mining town of Possum Springs. What is it? Mike.
It's the hot dog roller from the Snack Falcon.
50 points.
Morning talk radio.
That is a more real life take on things.
Crystal meth.
No.
It's not Hamilton. Or London, fair.
Are you sure it's not meth?
I am sure it's not meth. It is
Or
fentanyl.
Brantford.
Haha. Just kidding. Yes.
Is it Harvey Weinstein?
Blah! As he was known to say.
I am a creepy.
Opossums. Because they're like different from possums.
They are not.
They make you go, oh!
Oh! He looks dead, but we better
Chicken
check.
troll.
Kelly?
Shellfish allergies.
Doesn't Harvey Weinstein look like he has shellfish allergies?
And ate an oyster.
He's a human potato. He's just got eyes everywhere.
He is a swollen man. He's just all swollen.
Yeah.
All right, the correct answer is...
He looks like mud.
The correct answer is capitalism. I'm not even kidding. It's a very transparent metaphor. Play the game. It's really good. All right, that's the end of our pop quiz section. We're going to move on to the last section of our show, which is Debate Club. In Debate Club, pairs of panelists argue important questions of the day, and you, the audience, get to decide who is correct. So our first question, be it resolved, Count Chocula is a greater threat than Count Dracula. Arguing in favor is Kelly Zemnickis. Arguing against is Adrian Sannen. Kelly, come to the front of the stage here. You get 1 minute.
Okay, so Count Chocula, a.k.a. Count Alfred Chocula, that is his full name, is definitely a greater threat to society than Count Dracula on the simple fact that as a society, we consume too much sugar. Yeah, pleb smattering of applause. Fantastic. So the Monster cereal line was created by General Mills in 1971. And from that day forward, people thought it was normal to start your day with that much sugar. Like when I was a kid, I would put sugar on my cereal. Did anyone else do that here? It was a weird thing to do, man. But we blame Count Chocula for sure. It's just crack. It's just sweet crack, really. It's a frosted, or it was a frosted chocolate cereal with marshmallows, but that got discontinued when people realized it wasn't good for you. So they started
10
to
seconds.
make a healthy version of it. And really, the long and the short is, it's just, let me see here. So I want to eat your cereal really should be, I want to give you long-term health damage and likely high blood pressure.
All right.
Which is worse.
Arguing against the proposition is Adrian Sannen. Adrian, you have 1 minute, starting now.
Okay, so I feel like this is a really easy win for me. Count Chocula is a breakfast cereal for children, and Count Dracula sucks your blood and makes you live forever. Which, in a world where there's 7 billion people, we can't have people not dying, first and foremost. Second of all, Count Dracula was designed by horned up weirdos to make women horny. He's tall, he's handsome, he's dark, he's cool, and then he popularized vampires, and then that brought us Twilight, and then the year Twilight came out, check out all the teen pregnancies. All these teens driving their dad's Volvo to the theater. We're not going to Denny's afterwards. That's all I'm fucking saying. And in conclusion,
10 seconds.
I don't need it. I think
All right.
it's pretty cut and dry.
In conclusion, in your face.
All right. Kelly, you have 30 seconds to respond.
Well, at least Count Dracula is upfront about what he wants. Like Count Chocula just disguises being a part of, a healthy start to your day, where sugar should not be a healthy start to your day. And we don't need sugar. We don't need food dyes, but we need blood, right? That's my rebuttal.
In our cereal. All right, Adrian, you have 30 seconds. And the last word.
Teen pregnancies.
Okay. All right, guys, it's now time for you, the audience, to decide. Do you agree with Kelly that Count Chocula is the greater threat? Excellent showing. Do you believe with Adrian that Count Dracula is the greater threat? I guess really existing, it seems to be the key argument here. Congratulations, Kelly. All right. Our next debate is on a hot topic. We like to bring out a hot topic every so often, and our hot topic tonight is trick or treat.
I'd like to go first.
Arguing.
I tricked him. See, I'm winning already.
Arguing in favor of trick.
That was a trick.
Oh, okay. Arguing in favor of treat
Yes.
is Vong Show. All right. You have 1 minute.
Okay. Contrary to popular belief, tricks are not for kids. It is just mean to pull pranks on young children. You're going to traumatize them for life. Now, what they really want is candy. And what's so wrong with giving them what they want? Sure, it'll make them hyper for a little while, but then they'll just tire themselves out, take a nap, and then you can go upstairs and have sex with the babysitter.
All right. Alval.
Oh, Vong.
Getting tricky.
Stupid idiot Vong.
Longtime listeners will
Dumb.
remember
dumb,
this argument
Idiot, stupid, dumb Vong.
from every single one of Alval's other debates.
Stupid idiot. You. Okay, look. Why not? Okay, I'm arguing for tricking because tricking allows you to get both. You know what I mean? If you're just treating, that's too upfront and honest. If you trick somebody, you can trick them into taking their treat. And not only do you have the treat in the end, but you have proven your intellectual superiority. So that is more tasty than all the Reese's peanut butter cups in the world. You guys ever hear of the word Schadenfreude? The German word? It means taking pleasure from someone else's misfortune. And if there is a complex German word for it, it's gotta be good, right? So Schadenfreude is like, we all...
5 seconds.
None of us like to admit we have it, but we got it.
Thank you, Al.
Stupid Vong.
Vong, you have 30 seconds to respond.
Exhibit A. Clearly, Alval did not get enough candy as a kid. His parents deprived him, and now he has to go and trick other kids to get their candy. And this is what happens. Just give your kids all the candy that they want, because it's the one time in their life that even if their teeth rots, they'll get new teeth later.
All right.
Stupid, dumb, once again, dumb, idiot, Vong. Look, I turned out fine, all right? My family one time as a prank, and I have a big family, I have 4 siblings, they all pretended to be dead in my living room when I entered the room and wouldn't respond to me, like, crying and pushing them. And, like, here I am now, you know? Which means you guys need to vote for me now out of sympathy.
5
so
seconds.
I've tricked you into your vote. Sort of. Not really.
All right. Audience, it is up to you to decide. Do you agree with Vong that treat is the ideal? Or do you agree with Alval, who will be tricking outside later tonight? Whoa! All that free candy seems to have had an effect. All right, Vaughn, congratulations. You win. That's 2-1 for Monster Mash.
Yeah!
All right. Our last topic, be it resolved, raisins are actually better than candy corn. That's Sophie's choice, if I ever heard one. Arguing in favor of raisins is Sarah Ashby.
So, I never even knew what candy corn even was until I was like 17 years old. Like, that wasn't a thing that was like around ever. But no, it was raisins. Raisins have always been there for me. They were there for me when I ate too much candy and I needed a healthy alternative, and I could just swap that in, and my parents are like, okay, that's fine. You can have Smarties now. You know, like they're one and the same type of food. Pop them in your mouth quick. That's it too. They're a healthy alternative. Candy corn's weird because it's hard and soft at the same time without being both those things. But raisins, you know they're dried out and a little chewy and strange when you see them. They're drawing it up front. They're ready. They're not scared to be themselves.
10 seconds.
Here's the other thing, too. We were talking about eating the rich earlier. Know who's the rich? Really old people. Know who prune easily and wither? Old people. Raisins.
All right. Arguing in favor of candy corn, Mike Payne.
Who here likes raisins? By a show of hands.
Oh, my God.
Holy fuck, there's a lot of monsters in here. Like, seriously, guys, get a grip. I mean, who in their right mind goes to Shoppers Drug Mart and thinks, you know what the youths need in their plastic jack-o'-lanterns? The grapes that didn't make the cut. Yeah, I bet you don't know that raisins are the dehydrated rejects of grapedom, did you? They are the wrinkled old fruit that never stopped smoking cigarettes with the rest of the woke California grapes, you know? They heard it through the grapevine and kept on puffing. That's why those little boxes smell like an old man's deodorant. Butter tarts are better tarts without those little melanoma scabs inside. As
10
for
seconds.
candy corn being a better option, yeah, they are, because at least they're honest. Candy corn is truly and honestly candy in the shape of, as the Anishinaabe would say, maize. I have more.
Well, too bad. You're out of time. All right, Sarah, you have
All right,
30 seconds.
Yeah, no, Mike did bring up an interesting point there, that raisins are the old-timey grapes. And do we really want to be ageist here?
Yeah.
Apparently Mike does. But yeah, no, just imagine it. You're sitting at home one day and you're just craving that sweet, rubbery feeling of a raisin betwixt your teeth, specifically the back grinding ones. And
5
it
seconds.
won't satisfy until you get yourself a nice little red box and have a little party.
All right, Mike, you have...
And I resume. And you know what else? They aren't pretending to be health food. They're straight up unadulterated sugar. Now, I'm not saying they're good, But at least they don't have an agenda, and raisins are straight up unadulterated hatred. Oh, and they look like the skin tag that fell off your aunt's neck last week, so yuck.
All right. So, audience, it is up to you. Do you agree with Sarah Ashby that raisins are better? Not a lot of raisin lovers changed their minds. Do you agree with Mike Payne that candy corn is better? Ooh, that's very close. Let's do that one more time. Raisins. And candy corn.
Yeah!
It is... Candy corn is one more person clapping. So, Mike Payne, you win. That's a blowout for the monster match.
I just can't
in the
believe
debates.
that I managed to convince you to vote for candy corn because it is dog shit. I think it's actually made of dog shit.
All right, everybody, that's our show. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. This has been our Halloween Spooktacular starring Sarah Ashby, Adrian, Sannen, Al Val, Mike Payne, Kelly Zemnickis, Vong show. I've been Dan Donnelly. Thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you to our new home, the Social Capital Theater. Have a spooky evening. Mwah!